Trump has promised to wipe out Iran if he is attacked or he's killed. He said he had given the final order to American Pentagon officials that if anything happened to him, this came after Iranian state television published a video indicating the assassination of Trump, saying that this time it will not be missed. So Donald Trump came out to say that if Iran dared to do anything to him, accidentally, deliberately, or by any chance, that he has given a firm order that Iran should be wiped out of the map. He made a statement yesterday, the 20th of January 2026. Now, today, the 21st of January 2026, Iran has responded to Trump. Iran says that if anything happened to their supreme leader, Khamenei, if anything happened to their supreme leader, America should know that Iran will wipe out America. Yeah, that Iran will wipe out America, break the American defense system, and bring down America vulnerability and destroy America. You see, these two nations are fighting against each other, these two nations. Now, I don't know which side what Iran is counting on. For America, I know what America is counting on, because we saw what America did in Hiroshima and Nagasaki during the Second World War, where Hiroshima and Nagasaki was the Hiroshima and Nagasaki incident. Till now, they are still the effect in those two regions. We saw it, and if that happened in 1945, around 1945, 39, 45. Imagine what America should be having now if that happened years ago. I don't know what Iran is counting on, that Iran is saying that they have what it takes to also destroy American security and defense system and to bring the American CD. I don't know what Iran is counting on, but America could know what they are counting on based on precedents. What America did in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Some of you may think that this is a blah, blah, blah. I'll play this video because some will come to my comment section and say,
President Donald Trump is still pushing his aides to come up with a decisive military option against Iran, according to a report by Wall Street Journal. Now, the report says that aides at the White House and the Pentagon are drawing up an array of options for Trump to choose from. Citing U.S. officials, it suggests that toppling the Iranian regime and strikes on facilities linked to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps are among the options on the table. Further, the Wall Street Journal report says that Trump has not ruled out military strikes in Iran. However, it still remains unclear about what President Trump will ultimately decide upon. Last week, Trump had pulled out from threats to strike Iran, saying that he had been assured the killing of protesters had stopped and no executions being planned in the country. With tensions simmering, both Iran and the US continue to engage in a fierce war of words. Responding to a question about assassination threats, Trump said during an interview that he had given clear instructions to wipe off Iran from the face of the earth, that is, if anything were to happen to him. Iran too has warned Trump not to take any action against the country's supreme leader. Speaking to Iran's Fars news agency, a spokesperson for the Iranian armed forces vowed to set the US and the world on fire if any attempt was made to harm the Iranian supreme leader.
We do not pay attention to Trump's bluster. He knows that if any hand is raised to assault our leader, we will not only cut off that hand decisively and courageously, and this is not just rhetoric, but we will set their world on fire. We will strip them of any security and leave no safe place for them.
Earlier in an interview with Politico, Trump had described Khamenei as a sick man and called for a regime change, saying that it is time to look for new leadership in Iran. While tensions between the US and Iran have been high since a violent crackdown by the authorities on protests that began over Iran's ailing economy last month. According to US-based human rights news agency, the death toll from the brutal crackdown has reached at least 4,484 people. The number is expected to inch higher.
Vous êtes le futur de notre société. Vous êtes les leaders de demain. Vous êtes les innovateurs de la prochaine génération. Nous sommes là pour vous aider à réaliser vos rêves et atteindre vos objectifs. Bacheliers, devenez les architectes de votre avenir avec l'Institut universitaire du Golfe de Guinée de Douala.
Since 1993, the University Institute of the Gulf of Guinea, it is 3 higher schools, ESG, ISTA, ISA,